Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. It's your turn. You're on front center stage. This is for Aquarius, all placements and cross watchers. Now keep in mind that this is not a one-on-one reading or personal reading. This is a general read. This may or may not resonate with you. You may have some parts, you may have no parts resonate, or the whole thing might resonate. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Check out your other planetary placements, and feel free to switch it, reverse it, whatever, if you need to. Because sometimes the energy can be vice versa. And there is no male-female roles. When I refer to male-female, I am just reading the energy. The masculine is the action taker. The feminine is the passive. Okay, and the nurturing side. So, we're going to dig in. I'm going to get your overall energy for the month, and then we'll get into your horoscope spread. Okay, so let's get started here. Dear Holy Spirit, angel spirits, and guys, ascended masters of the pure white light, what blessed messages do you have for my Aquarius for April 2022? I don't know if I mentioned that this was for your April reading or not, but obviously it is. Okay, right off the bat we have accelerated motion. Something is picking up speed here. I'm going to get all your cards and then we will get into it in part one. Okay. Spiritual strength. There seems to be some kind of growth or some kind of ascension here because you're going from an 8 to a 9. Just saying. Some of you may be feeling like there might be a lack of faith here. Okay, we have financial and material changes that are occurring in April. That, it could be challenging. And then we have firm foundation. Okay. Okay, we got a jumper. Chopping wood. Building blocks. I feel like you're working on something this month, Aquarius. A project, business deal, work related. And we have going the distance. Beautiful. I love it. You have mountain. I think that you were in this energy of feeling stuck here. But that is about to change. Sun card. And you've got the garden. This could be traveling also in April for some of you. So let's kind of see what we have here. Okay, starting over here. This is where you're at. This is some kind of accelerated motion. Something happening very quickly. Things are picking up speed. I'm seeing that star. The star is flying through the sky. You may have put a wish out there. Something that you may have said, some sort of prayer to divine source, God, whomever you believe in or what you call him, whatever deity. You put some kind of wish out there into the universe. And you're like, somebody may be into stargazing. I don't know who that is, But if you are out there in night and you're gazing into the sky, you're looking at the constellations, there might be special messages in this reading for you. But I'm getting stargazing for some reason. And you may have seen a shooting star. And with your whole heart, you put your intention out there. Because I'm feeling like with chopped wood, you've really been putting in a lot of hard work lately, a lot of energy into a project. And that chopped wood, I'm getting a stuck feeling. Feeling stuck and stagnant. Okay? And I feel like that you may have come across a problem or an obstacle with the mountain card. You know, a mountain that maybe, a problem that you needed, that kind of stopped you in your tracks. And you're kind of like in this problem solving mode. How do I get around this? How do I get through this? Oh, that's a very tall mountain. I don't know if I can climb that type of energy. I feel like that there is a lot of self-doubt that is setting in here, my beautiful Aquarius. But we have something here that it is, that mountain is like, I'm hearing a mountain, it's like a protector. You know, sometimes mountains, like in the east we have the Appalachian Mountains. Some of the storms that come off the sea, that come inland, the mountains stop that storm. And it's like I'm hearing like a windbreaker or surf breaker, where you have breaks in the like Lake Erie. On the beaches they have these wave breakers to break up the turbulent waves. And that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. It is like you were stopped dead in your tracks because it was meant to be as a protection measure from the universe. There may have been, you might have been working really hard on something and spinning your wheels, and the universe said that's enough. And now there's this shift in direction. Change is coming. And it's coming really, really quickly. I feel you going in a different direction here. Okay. And for some reason I want to say rejection is God's protection. And redirection. Okay. I feel like through this protection you're being redirected. And as we move forward, you have spiritual strength. This is Hierophant energy. You may feel, not Hierophant, I'm sorry, Hermit. You maybe feel like you're doing this all alone. You're trying to tackle these problems by yourself. You may be lacking in that strength. You may be lacking in faith in general. It's like you're feeling very, very, very stuck energy here. And you've been laying the groundwork and trying to build something here. Some of you, they're telling me that you do need to take some time to yourself, though. You're working really, really hard for your stability. We have the Sun card. Usually it's the most positive card in a deck, but they're speaking to me about burnout. You're working so hard to achieve a goal. You come across these blockages that was meant to protect you from something, from a storm coming in, and redirect you in another path, in another direction. Doesn't mean that you have to abandon your idea altogether, but I think there's like another approach that Spirit is trying to lead you. Spirit is trying to lead you away from something, away from a storm, perhaps. And I get this fiery. You may be dealing with an Aries, some of you, because I'm getting Aries energy. Number 4 is the card of the Emperor. The Emperor. Yes, he is the builder of the deck. You're trying to take charge of things. You're trying to build a foundation. I feel like that this involves your financial security because we have some financial things coming up over here. So I feel that you may need a break. You know, I say windbreaker over here with the with this 8 of Wands energy. That's what this is, 8 of Wands. Or the Mountain card. I mentioned a windbreaker. So they're saying, with that phrase windbreaker, they're clarifying that for me. And what they mean is taking a break, taking a breath, okay? Before you burn yourself out. Don't burn yourself out. Take a step back, take a break. And when you take that break and you take that step back, then you're going to be led around that mountain on a path to avoid the storm. Okay? That's what they're kind of showing me here. And over here we have something changing in your material world. Your finances. It is a 5. This is a 5 of Pentacles. This change, though, can be for good or for bad. I feel like 5s bring about challenges. And it is the card of the Hierophant. So I'm kind of getting that when things look like they're going on a downward turn, not to give up hope and not to give up faith. Because in the end of the day, you are building a firm foundation here. 4 of Wands energy. You got the 5 and you got the 4. 5 and 4 is 9. 9 of Wands, and it also is one, subtracting would be the Ace of Wands. So you have this new spark, this new idea, this creative idea that you're trying to build up right now. But you are like, you got to be careful not burning the candle at both ends. And you're getting tired, you're getting worn out. You're wondering when you're going to have your break. Again, the break is coming when you take some time to yourself and take a step back. Okay? When you revitalize, the sun is also about renewal of energy, revitalizing, healing. I feel that when you take that step back and you evaluate where you are headed, that your energy becomes renewed. You get this new surge of energy flowing through you. And you'll be able to go the distance here. This is a cheetah. Cheetahs are the fastest cat. Okay? One of the fastest animals out there. And things are going to pick up speed. You're just being redirected. A little bit of a detour to where your goals are, to where you want to be. A little bit of a detour. But when you take that detour, you're gonna go to distance. You're gonna cross that finish line. Yeah, I am seeing. I just saw this checkered flag. It's near my finger. You're gonna cross that finish line. 4 and a 7 is 11. 11 is a master number, and a master number of justice and balance. Making the right decisions. Reduces to a 2, decision making. Okay? So there is going to be the sense of balance. You are going in the right direction. You're going to be redirected onto the right path. Okay? Then we have the Garden. Okay? The Garden is, I'm feeling like this could be nature. It is a card 20. It is a card of judgment. Again, I'm getting decisions. Reduces to a 2. Choices, decisions. Good judgment call, wake up call. Okay? I feel like, okay, judgment is a renewal also. A resurrection. You know, I'm seeing the garden as the garden grows. Springtime. That's what April is. April is spring. There's a sense of growth here. And you could actually be receiving some public recognition. If you are trying to build your own personal brand or build a business, being recognized in the world or in your community. The garden is very much a community card. It is public. You might be thinking about traveling or making some travel plans or just to see the world. So, really, something that you may be